Hello everyone, welcome to Get My Class. Today we are going to solve this question which says during which day of the menstrual cycle the release of the ovum occurs. Option A 5 to 10 days, option B 12 to 14 days, option C 6 to 14 days, option D last day. Okay. Now they have what are they asking? They are asking during which day of the menstrual cycle release of ovum occurs. So release of ovum occurs. When does it occur? During menstrual cycle. So first of all, what is menstrual cycle? That we have to look into. Okay, menstrual cycle is nothing but the reproductive cycle. What is it? Reproductive cycle. So this is necessary for the reproduction process. So it is called as reproductive cycle, and this occurs in primates, including human beings. So human beings are a type of primate only. And those organisms where menstrual cycle occurs, they are called as continuous breeders. Continuous breeders. Okay. Why? Because we also have non-continuous breeders or seasonal breeders, that they are nothing but the non-primate, non-primate animals or organisms. They follow ostrich cycle. Okay. Whereas the primates follow menstrual cycle, and these are called as continuous breeders. They don't require a particular season for their reproduction. Okay. Now, if we talk about, in the question they are asking about release of the ovum. So if you talk about the various phases of menstrual cycle, it consists of four phases. Okay. The first one is called as the menstrual phase. The menstrual phase. This is not a menstrual cycle. We are talking the menstrual phase, where there is expulsion of the endometrial layer and as well as the unfertilized egg, which was formed in the previous cycle. Okay, that is menstrual phase. Then the second one is called as follicular phase. Follicular phase, where the follicles are developed and the follicles carry the ovum. Okay, so the Graafian follicle, that is very important follicle which carries the ovum. Okay, and this ovum, the Graafian follicle, as I told you, it carries the ovum. Okay, and this ovum will get released in the ovulatory phase. Ovulatory phase, where egg is getting released, or gets released, egg gets released. Okay, every time only one egg will be produced or ovum will be produced. That is why it is called as ovulatory phase. And this phase happens between 12 to 14 days of the entire cycle. 12 to 14 days. Okay, like 12th day to 14th day. In between those days, ovulatory phase occurs. That means release of the ovum occurs. Okay, so the entire cycle, if you see the entire cycle, all the four phases, they take up approximately 28 days. On an average, 28 days. So half in the middle of this phase, that is when the ovulatory phase occurs. Middle means 28, the middle of 28 or average of 28 is 14. So in between 12 to 14 days or 12th day to 14th day, in between that ovulatory phase occurs or release of the ovum occurs. Okay. And the fourth phase is nothing but the luteal phase. Luteal phase, during which the Graafian follicle, once it ruptures and release ovum during the ovulatory phase, it will get converted to corpus luteum. Okay, and corpus luteum will produce progesterone so as to prepare the womb for the implantment. Okay, if the eggs get fertilized. Okay, so these are the various phases of menstrual cycle, and I told you on an average 28 days, and in the mid of the menstrual cycle, ovulation occurs, and that is between 12 to 14 days. Now let us see. Option A says 5 to 10, which is no, because 5 to 10, 5 is too early. Okay, 5 is too early, hence it is ruled out. Option B says 12 to 14, yes, that is correct. And option C says 6 to 14. No, because 6 again is the 6th day will be very early, because the first phase itself, that is the menstrual phase itself, will take around 5 days, 3 to 5 days. So immediately after release of the endometrium, so again the entire follicles have to be formed and formation of eggs should be occurred, and then only releasing will happen. Okay, hence it is ruled out. Option D says last day of the menstrual cycle, that will be it will end up with the formation of corpus luteum. So corpus luteum has to further produce a lot of progesterone to maintain the pregnancy if fertilization occurs. If it doesn't occur, only then next cycle will begin. Hence, it is Villa. So, what is the correct answer? The correct answer is option B, that is 12 to 14 days. I hope you understood the explanation. Thank you, everyone.